And it goes without saying, like, they should have been fired. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with this. I'm just questioning why this isn't the action that happens more often than not throughout police interactions that end with excessive force. Nani? Dynamite! Dynamite! Have a conversation. Clap it. Hey, how you guys doing? My name's Cheryl. This is that Denny Booth. Like, share, subscribe, do all that cool shit. I greatly appreciate it. I want to have a quick conversation about two stories that kind of struck me as weird. I'm not showing the video. And it's the reason why we're bringing this story back, because as you guys know, we covered two stories in the past and we got two results. These stories that I covered less than a month ago. And I just wanted to talk about not necessarily what's going on in the story right now, but the immediate effect that happens when police officers seem to assault white people. When police are perceived as assaulting white people, or maybe the assault is seen as egregious or captured as egregious, they tend to suffer consequences longer than most people. The thing that I want to kind of etch this about is giving this first story. Federal civil rights probe begins into 3 officers seen beating a man on video. This man right here was beaten by 3 officers, and I covered it in the last video, it'll be in the description of this video. And it was captured on video of him being beaten. And there was a moment in the video where the officers are beating this guy and realize that they might be going overboard, and they look up to see who's watching, and then they point at the person who recorded it, almost implying that they wanted the other officers to go interrupt the footage. This is why it's so important to film the police no matter what. And that's why the last Karen video, the Karen from last week, is so funny to me, because this person was recording the police and the Karen got mad about it, and then she got arrested. Always record the police. And because of this guy, and I can't say the reason for it, but I can definitely say in Arkansas, there are many of black men who are put in jail for lesser crimes, and they receive abuse from police, but they don't get this swift response. Those 3 officers have been fired, right? Link the video to is this video. I copy this shit right here. That's the video. The thing that's crazy, going back to this, is the 27-year-old, the officers were immediately fired. And it goes without saying, like, they should have been fired. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with this. I'm just questioning why this isn't the action that happens more often than not throughout police interactions that end with excessive force. They investigated the situation and found the officers to be guilty of force, and that's because we saw the footage. Same situation here. San Antonio officer fired after shooting at team sitting in McDonald's parking lot eating a burger. Not put on paid administrative leave, not waiting to see if what he did was actually appropriate or not. They fired that man, and now he's being charged. And if the 17-year-old doesn't make it, his charges get increased. So my question is there a difference, that the victim, is there a difference because of the victim? Probably. Is there? Probably. But I think we all owe it to the countless black men and women who said it for years that they are being abused when cameras weren't around and no one believed them. I think it's crazy for us to kind of go into this world now saying that, oh, we see the light differently now without acknowledging the strife and struggle of the people in the past. So I just wanted to cover and get these two stories like caught up to date, caught up to speed, because too often, more than not, we have situations where we see the bad part, but we don't see the conclusion of it, right? So I think it's important for us to be able to cover those situations, cover these stories, and talk about them in a peaceful way. I don't know. It's just like I want that closure, and maybe I sound a little redundant or even a little crazy for stating this, but who do we have to like? Who deserves justice in this society? Why does it take like the magnitude of this for us to hold officers accountable? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, they fired and charged this dude. They charged him today. It's crazy.